You are the who, what, when, where, why and the how. Written by Morgan O. Smith. Who are you? You are everyone and everything and everyone are different manifestations of the authentic you. You are the great I am, an enigma beyond all human comprehension. You have no identity, you cannot be identified nor described, because you have no shape or form. You are also nameless, you have no moniker, nor a sobriquet, because you are the only one to ever exist. No one is external from you, so there is no one outside of you for you to respond to. You have no brand, no title, no label, but from the perspective of you the individual and of the whole collective, names of the many you do have, because you have chosen to. All names represents the many characters you manifest. If you want to know who you truly are, learn to bypass the idea of who you think you are, by stripping yourself from all beliefs, all identities, all labels and all descriptions, dropping all personal biases. What are you? You are perfection having the experience of being imperfect. You believe you are this imperfect human, made from sinful flesh, but flesh is just a dense version of spirit which always remains perfect. This spirit is absolute flawlessness, having the experience that you are not. You are the never-changing, experiencing ongoing change. This has been happening from the very beginning, a beginning that never began. You are the ultimate paradox, the nothingness, the somethingness and at the same time, everythingness. But even this paradox you are not, which still makes you paradoxical. You may ask for proof, but this evidence which is already all around you, I do not have to give. But if you get the pleasure of having the experience, then just one glimpse of your true self is a mind-blowing, mind-bending, mind-twisting and mind-crushing experience, yet totally mindless. When did you come into being? There is no when, because neither objective nor subjective time exists. Your true self is the backdrop of the so-called past, present and future. The past, the present and the distant future are three different perspectives of the same present moment. Everything that ever happened and will happen is happening right now, but the illusory brain is designed to experience this present moment periodically. You believe you have a past, present and a future, but you are only having an experience of a future, present and a past. Because time is only a man-made concept, your true self never came into being, yet you are always coming into existence. And because there is no such thing as actual time or space, you are neither here or there, yet you are both there and here. Where are you? You reside in paradise, and paradise resides in you, for you are paradise itself, and this paradise is everywhere. Paradise is perceived differently by the different aspects of the manifested versions of the you, the we, the all of us, and all things. Some of you experiences what most of us call hell. I'm here to tell you that hell and paradise are the exact same thing experienced differently, which is of your own choosing, in the ultimate sense. Your true self, which is the actual paradise, is non-local, so you are everywhere, yet you are nowhere simultaneously. You are nowhere to be found, yet you are here, for they are both one in the same. You are always and forever omnipresent. Why don't you remember who you are? You haven't forgotten anything. You've simply created distractions that clouds your awareness of being. We are here to experience joy, pleasure and unfortunately pain. We are here as so-called individuals to experience all feelings and emotions. This includes our own suffering. Your authentic self from the divine witness point of view, enjoys all of this. And from its point of view, all this order and all this chaos is actually very entertaining. Because from its point of view, it's simply an act. You've forgotten nothing. Your true self remembers exactly who you are. But your ego, the false sense of self, purposely tries to keep this memory at bay, keeping this convincing reality you've created very well alive. How did you create all of this? You haven't created anything. There is absolutely nothing to be made, because you are completely full within yourself. Without the self, yet you created everything into being with just one thought with no thinking involved. Your so-called thoughts are the building blocks of all energy, which are the building blocks of what we perceive as matter. All matter is energy, all energy are thoughts, all thoughts are you, and every part of you is consciousness, and all consciousness is the nothingness filled with this everythingness, an emptiness absolutely full. Lastly, elaboration on this subject simply causes more confusion than clarity. This is a concept that has to be felt and not be intellectually understood, for this has to be an absolute knowing, where second-hand beliefs has no dwelling. So I'll say this. You are all creation, creating the already created that can never be created, while the creative you creates the creator, creating you creatively.